4 months ago, Orrin and Orson West were reported missing from a home in Cal City. So these are the little boys, 3 years and 4 years old, who had been adopted into the West family after they had been fostered by the West family. So the two boys are half-brothers, biological half-brothers. So there's been an announcement that 4 people have been taken into custody, so I guess that means arrested, for obstruction of an investigation, of the investigation into the missing boys. Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed showed something interesting just before, and that was, you know, the image that we look at and we see the family group, and there's Jacqueline and Trezelle West, and I think it's Trezelle's side of the family, and, well, because, you know, we really haven't seen Jacqueline's, and the little boys are there, and there's adults there, you know, Grandma, Wanda West, etc. And, you know, we believe that this is kind of the last photo of these boys, Orrin and Orson, don't we? It's December 2019, and Emma's pointed out that this home, this is actually, it looks like it's in a restaurant, but it's actually in a home in Las Vegas. So I guess, I mean, Las Vegas, is that in Nevada, or is that still, I think that's in Nevada, or is that in California still? I don't know, but it's sort of in that general area. And she says, well, has there been a search warrant to this property, you know? And I hope so, because if this is the last place that these children are documented to be, we don't know who's been taken into custody. It could be the bio parents, it could be, you know, the mum, Ryan Dean, it could be, is that her name? Sorry if I got that wrong. It could be biological fathers and someone related to them, although I doubt it's the biological fathers. Do you think it's Jacqueline and Trezelle? Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to stop and, you know, and mention what Emma brought up about that. Oh, you naughty mosquitoes, tropics. Brought up, you know, what Emma brought up, because I think that's very interesting about that home. Now, you know, she points out that there are 2 little sort of rectangular shaped dig sites on the property there, but I mean, that would be pretty blatant and stupid, I guess. You know, would they do that? I you know, I can't get my head around that right at this minute. But, you know, the site is interesting for what, I don't know, it's completely bizarre. It's unexplainable, and it is inexcusable, and it's all of these things. The fact that we haven't gotten any photos released to the public, so just to put people's mind at ease, just to stop them, you know, flying at the Wests with, you know, everything they've got, right? Because the police, you know, the chief of police of Cal City seemed pretty convinced, you know, yes, there's foul play. They don't see how they would have really gotten out of this yard. And they took the biological and the foster children from the home, 4 other children away from Jacqueline and Trezelle West, immediately. They didn't wait for an assessment. They didn't wait for anything. They just did it immediately. This is bizarre. And they moved their investigation back to Bakersfield, where the Wests had moved from prior in September 2020, and these children were in the West's care. That's who last saw them. That's who was last around. And they would easily have been able to clear alibis of all of the biological family, so many people, for this presumed, supposed date of December 21st, 2020. I mean, who believes that the children were in Cal City, and who believes that they went missing on that date in the way that we are told? I don't believe it. And, you know, I'm waiting with bated breath to see who's been arrested. Anyway, take care.